Is this the end of coding? Just saw this blog article from a senior developer talking about how new junior developers can't actually code. Basically, all junior devs are now using Claude, ChatGPT, or GitHub Copilot, which allows them to ship code really fast. But the argument being made here is that they don't actually understand what it is that they're pushing. The AI itself does all the heavy lifting, so they're extremely efficient without necessarily knowing what they're doing. Whereas previously you'd have to look things up on Stack Overflow, talk to other developers, work out what was going on. Every time you hit an issue, you'd have to work through it and see what other developers had done before. So yeah, your speed was decreased, it took you longer to ship code. But because you had to go through that process of working out what on earth was happening, you learned at the same time. Whereas now you have a lot more speed, but you don't gain any knowledge, which means the junior devs are not leveling up. They're not learning more and more about code as they work. The companies that employ them probably don't care that much because the throughput is high enough. There's a lot of activity happening. But there's a massive risk here for the junior devs because we're about to move into the age of AI agents. And arguably agents can fully replace what's happening right now with junior devs. And there's no way for junior devs to progress up to becoming a senior dev because the bottom of the industry will just get kicked out. On a more positive note, the author writes down a couple of fixes, possible things you can do to make sure that you're still learning while coding. And the first is basically have a learning mindset. You can actually ask the AI, what is this code doing? Are there other ways to do this? Explain these concepts to me, and it will be able to teach you that. Obviously, that's going to take more time, but you learn. Would love to get your thoughts on this. If you are a junior or a senior dev, you work in software development, I'd love to see what you're seeing, because this is only obviously one blog article from one developer. If you're a junior dev, do you use AI all the time? And if you're a senior dev, do you see juniors using AI, and does that concern you at all?